Shorthand Politics.
What's up, everybody? Greg again with Shorthand Politics. So as we all hopefully know, there's some elections coming up. So I thought it'd be a good idea to provide you with a few key points to keep in mind when you go out and vote. Don't worry, I'm not going to lecture you like a control freak teacher. Supply and demand! I'm just providing you with a list of some things that you should memorize if you don't want to be like this guy.
That looks like a rainbow.
Welcome, everybody, to Greg's
ABC's voting.
Mommy's on! Hey, yo, baby, Greg's on!
Alright, man, the show's on!
Starting us off tonight is...
Authority.
This is a good analogy to think about when you're voting. God is sitting you down before you're about to be born and asking you to choose a parent. This in itself could either have really good or really bad repercussions. But so could voting in a potentially bad candidate. Think about if you'd really want this guy running your state or country. If they were elected, do you think they'd make the right decisions? Do they have good leadership qualities? Are they self-leaders? Do they have self-control? Because how can you expect someone to lead a country if they can't lead themselves? And would you feel comfortable living under his or her rules? But most importantly, choose wisely.
This brings us to our B.
Benefits and costs!
Now here's what a lot of people do when they go in and vote. Not exactly, but pretty dang close. Now we, as young Americans, need to definitely take a look at the candidate we're about to vote yes for. Okay, so I'm going to vote Republican. Fine, but why? Could the candidate do more good than bad if he or she were elected? Could a bill like legalizing marijuana make more people better off, rather than worse off? Look at the big picture. We're all in this together. Think of your country as members of your family. Would you want to do something beneficial to yourself if it would hurt the majority of those around you? If you think it could, as a whole, have negative effects, then why would you vote yes?
And finally, rickety chickety A, B, C, D's. Yo, minus the D's and all you get is the C's. How what?
Consistency.
No, I'm not talking about high pulp or low pulp orange juice. I'm talking about someone who gives it to you straight. No fluff, no contradictions. Pick a candidate like you would a friend. Would you want a friend who contradicts themselves?
I have to confess that those are not statements that I ever heard when I was sitting in the pews at this church. Did I ever hear him make remarks that could be considered controversial while I sat in the church? Yes.
Someone who tells you one thing and then tells another person something different?
You know, I confess that I did not hear about this until I started running for president. Did I know him to be an occasionally fierce critic of American domestic and foreign policy? Of course.
No, you want someone who can be trusted when you're in a bind. Is what they speak consistent with what they do? These are just a few things to keep in mind when you're formulating your vote. Just take a few minutes to actually think, and those few minutes
we guarantee your 100% satisfaction.
will make you a better informed voter. Till next time, this is Greg with Shorthand Politics, and I'm signing out.